So today we are going to deal with practical, that is chemistry practical, and today we are going to do the practical of identifying some of the common gases in the laboratory. So the first gas is hydrogen. So hydrogen, when you introduce a burning splint, it burns with a pop sound. That indicates there is the presence of hydrogen gas. Then we have oxygen. Oxygen, this is the gas that supports combustion. So when you introduce a glowing splint, it relights, indicating the presence of oxygen gas. Then we move to another gas, that is carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide, this is a gas that extinguishes. This is the gas that is used in extinguishers because it does not support burning. So for this gas, you can test using some of the reagents found in the laboratory, which is calcium hydroxide. So for example, when you introduce carbon dioxide into calcium hydroxide solution, you find that there is formation of a white precipitate. That is it. So when the white precipitate dissolves, when more gas is bubbled through it, that shows that carbon dioxide is present. So in addition of carbon dioxide to calcium hydroxide, it forms a white precipitate. But excess carbon dioxide added to the solution of calcium hydroxide solution, you'll find that the white precipitate dissolves, forming a colorless solution. Are we together? Yeah. Then another gas is chlorine. Chlorine is a pale green gas with an irritating smell. So it turns moist blue litmus paper red and then bleaches it. So when a moist blue litmus paper is introduced to chlorine, so the chlorine turns the moist blue litmus paper red, then it bleaches it off. So that's one of the characteristics of chlorine gas. It is used as a bleaching agent. So we have ammonia. Ammonia, it has a pungent smell. Also, it turns moist red litmus paper blue, meaning that it's acidic. So also chlorine is an example of acidic gas. Also ammonia is an example of acidic gas. Then we have nitrogen dioxide. It is a brown gas. It is naturally brown. So it turns moist blue litmus paper red. It also has the acidic property. Then we have sulfur dioxide. It is a colorless gas with a pungent smell. So it decolorizes pink potassium manganate 7 solution. That will show that sulfur dioxide is present. Then we have hydrogen chloride. It forms white dense fumes when exposed to ammonia gas. So hydrogen chloride, it introduced to ammonia, it forms a white dense fumes. The white dense fumes is ammonium chloride. Then we have hydrogen sulfide. It has a characteristic smell of rotten eggs. So when you just go to the laboratory and do a practical and you see, you come across a smell that smells a rotten egg, that is hydrogen sulfide. So it also turns the ethanoate paper black. So those are some of the ways you can identify some laboratory gases. Those are just a few, just mentioned a few, but you can go deep and look at other examples. That's all for today's chemistry lesson. Good.